Come on in to Sister's Tarot. Gather round, everyone. I have here my trusty magic 8 ball. Let's take a look inside, see what it has to show us today. Hello Libras, this is a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node in Libra. Take what resonates and leave out the rest. If you don't resonate with the reading, feel free to check out my other videos. You may have some messages there. Now without further ado, let's start the reading. I hope you been having a good week so far and everything's going well for you, and that you'll have a good weekend coming up. And I'm using the Anima Tarot. We have the Nine of Cups, two meaning. The Eight of Swords, the Three of Swords, too many cards. I'm not taking it, kind of slip there. And the Devil. At the bottom of the deck, we have Death. So, we're going to start with the Nine of Cups. You have been longing for some form of wish fulfillment. I'm seeing in my mind's eye career, so you've been dreaming of your dream career and something that will be your wish fulfillment, and you're wanting to make it happen and bring it into your reality. And it's been taking some time now, is what I'm picking up. Especially when we have the Eight of Swords here. So you're feeling a bit stuck right now and trying to figure out how you can get this dream career of yours going. Now we have the Three of Swords. I'm picking up from this Three of Swords that you might have tried in the past to go for your dream career and it didn't pan out. So you're feeling conflicted at this time, wondering if this is going to go the same way that it did in the past. Then we have the Devil card here. And it's making you feel bound and chained. It's not only restricted, but bound and chained because of this. But I'm picking up with this Death card here, that you're about to come into your transformation and rebirth of some sort. So this new transformation that you're about to go through is actually what's going to be able to propel you forward and to help you to make and bring this dream career of yours into reality, and that it won't be like your past and not pan out. It's actually going to work out in your favor. And things are going to go smoothly. And it's not going to, even though you might feel heartbroken still because how that didn't before, don't let that hold you back like this Eight of Swords is doing, and you're feeling bound to your past. So I'm feeling like you're being bound down by your past, staying in your mind, and just letting it just keep going over and over in your head how that didn't work out in the past, and now you're kind of stuck there and feeling a bit chained down because of it. But you need to bring an ending to that so you can have this, because you're about to come into this transformation that's going to help you rebirth into your new beginnings. But you cannot have that if you keep chaining yourself down and causing yourself to be stuck in your mind, is what I'm picking up from this. So this is a stuck as far as in your mind and binding you to your past. But your past is no longer here. Just because something didn't work out in the past doesn't mean it won't now, because it wasn't meant to then. But this transformation that's trying to come through, once you can get out of your mindset and not be bound to it, you'll be able to transform and rebirth the new person that you're meant to be. You're the new and improved version of you that's going to help you be set apart from how you were before and become more of who you're meant to be and more of your authentic self. That's going to actually put you in the position to be stronger and wiser, to be able to handle this dream career, where in the past you wouldn't have, is what I'm picking up. I'm going to go ahead and get some more some clarifiers on some of this so we can get a little bit deeper into what's the advice or what else needs to be shown in this situation. And I'm using the Vice Versa Tarot. I'm going to first, okay, I feel drawn to here. I'm going to first clarify and see what the advice is for this Eight of Swords is, where you're stuck in your mind in the past here. I'm picking up, this is a specific message, so this is not going to be it for everybody. Somebody is, their dream career could be a news anchor of some sort. So don't give up on that. Just don't let your past hold you back and bound and chain you just because it didn't work out before. I'm picking up somebody might even was going to start out going to school. Something did not work out and they could not go. But I'm picking up that won't be what holds you back this time. The only thing that can hold you back is yourself in this situation if you stay stuck in your mindset from the past. And I'm picking up for somebody else, your dream career is singing. So again, don't let this past hold you back. Okay, that's too many cards. But this is where I wanted to come out when they both came out. So you need to spiritually connect to yourself again and seek higher guidance is what I'm picking up from that, though, since that wanted to slip out. Dang it. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, some of you, this isn't even a dream career. I'm picking up, you might have you tried to get a dream home in the past and it did not work out. And you're stuck in your mind how, why go for it this time? I won't get approved. Say if we're trying to go for a loan, or this trying to get approved for a house in general. Don't get stuck in your mindset that this is not going to pan out. Now for the ones that this is resonate far as career, a dream career, once you get out of your mindset and you go ahead and go for this and not let this make you stuck in your mind and stay in this being bound to and chained to your past, and allow this transformation and rebirth to happen, this will bring you to your Ten of Pentacles by going ahead and going for your dream career again and actually going the distance with it. I'm going to go ahead and clarify and see what other advice is for this Devil. The Devil card here. And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. What I'm picking up from this, don't fall asleep on yourself, because this looks like he's falling asleep. See, here he does too, but it's, hold on, his eye, I didn't put my glasses on, I should have. It almost looks like his eyes are open while his eyes are shut here. Okay, I'm picking up, not only don't hold yourself back so you can release your, be released. Holding yourself back and chaining this will, you need to release yourself from these bondage. But with these eyes open here, in the way that looks like some kind of war over here, you might have been having nightmares as well. So by allowing yourself to work through your shadow work, do some shadow work. If you haven't been, you need to do shadow work. So that way you can be able to work through it and analyze it and process it and allow yourself to feel and go through it. I'm also picking up, you might want to take up journaling, so that way you can write out what you've been dealing with, and allow yourself to be released from this nightmares that's binding you as well. And that this is just due to fears that you're afraid that's going to actually happen, but that's just it. That's just in your mindset and your dreams. Doesn't mean that this is actually going to happen, is what I'm picking up. Even if you normally have dreams that actually happen, I'm picking up this particular dreams that you've been having is more of your subconscious mind running through, because this is your worries that you're afraid is going to happen, and therefore it's forming inside your subconscious mind and showing up in your dream state and causing nightmares and night terrors. So you need to release this by working through it. And again, not only analyzing it by going deep within your psyche to do this shadow work, but journal what is going through your mind. Just write. You don't even have to write anything particular. Just start writing and see what comes out, and you'll be surprised what might show itself to you, so you can see what you need to work on. Write as long as you feel like you need to, until you actually start seeing something that comes to your awareness to show you what you need to work on. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this a clarifier for the Death card and see what else advice is showing for this as well. And we have the Six of Cups. So again, this is talking about past energy. And then we have the Queen of Wands in the upright, of course. So you can fully stand in your power. This is really the reason why you need to let go of your past. This is showing past energy still. This is the only thing holding you back from your transformation to happen, so you can have this rebirth that you need. So if you really want to be able to stand truly in your power and to move forward and not let your past hold you back, you really need to do this shadow work and analyze and process and allow yourself to feel what you're feeling and allow it to come through, but then release it and just write until you feel better as well. And even if you have to write down your nightmares, like as soon as you have it, write it down, so that way you can see, get fully into what's going on deep into your psyche, so that way it does not make you feel chained down, stuck and chained down, and keep you stuck in stagnation to where you can't have this transformation that you need, because you definitely need this. So if you want this wish fulfillment of your dream career, or your dream of owning a home, whichever resonates, both could even resonate with somebody. Take it how it resonates, and leave out the rest. Now, I'm going to see anything overall and make sure I don't need any more clarifiers before I move on to the oracle. I'm also picking up part of what's holding you back. And this could hold you back when it comes to your career too. Don't let your past experiences of past relationships that broken your heart in some way, hold you back either, because that will keep you stuck in stagnation to where you can't move forward and help bring this transformation, or allow this transformation, and not pushing it aside, because this is really needed so you can have this dream career to happen. And then as I'm speaking, I'm also seeing acting in my mind's eye. So some of you might be acting and are dancing. So take any of the, these are specific messages coming in with a general message. So just take the parts that apply and leave out the rest. Let's see what else I might be getting. I'm also picking up with these buildings here. Somebody's dream career could be architecture too. So again, take it how it applies. So I'm picking up, you might have got turned down from a school as well in the past, but you just might not have been ready then. That doesn't mean you can't now. So try going, just because I'm picking up, somebody might have actually only tried to apply it to one school and then gave up. Just because one school did not accept you doesn't mean that another school won't accept you. So don't give up and just stay stuck in your mind thinking, oh, well, if they didn't want me, no one will. That's not the truth, though. That's just in your mind, and that's just going to start causing illusions for yourself even, and you'll start believing that. So don't think that either, and don't let your passive thinking, just because before you couldn't, that you can't now. And I'm also picking up, maybe your finances weren't right in the past for you to go to school, but I'm picking up for somebody that even though your finances might be right now, you're still afraid that you still can't get accepted because of your age. And that's not a reason to hold yourself back either, especially these days. People are going back to school at different ages now. That doesn't apply. It's never too late. So don't let that get you stuck in your mind thinking, what's the point? So don't let yourself hold back for that either. So I'm going to go ahead and see what the oracles are showing, or had to show or say. So we'll move on from that. I'm going to be using the Moonology Oracle. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus, and that being right underneath 9 of Cups. It's letting you know, even if your finances aren't right now, it's about to start picking up so that they can. So if you feel like your dream career can't happen because you don't have your abundance and prosperity in order, that too will be your wish fulfillment coming in. But don't hold yourself back in your mindset and binding yourself, so you can transform the way you need to, because that can too also hold you back if you don't allow to go through the process that you need to, doing your shadow work, etc. So, and reconnect to yourself spiritually, not just physically. I'm not taking that because I've just done a true shuffle there. That just picks it up even more. Meditate and contemplate new moons in Pisces. New moon in Pisces. And that being right underneath the 8 of Swords, that just clarifies more. You're definitely, in order for you to free yourself from your mind being trapped in it and bound to your past, meditation and contemplation is very much important. So that way, so that just backs up even more about you doing spiritual work or shadow work. So you need to meditate and go into a deep state, so that way you can be able to tap deep into your psyche. There are many ways that you can meditate. You don't always have to stay still, just to put that out there. You can walk, you can write, you can actually do some form of any mundane thing and just allow your thoughts to just escape you. And then you'll be surprised what will actually show itself to you in that moment too, what you need to work on. I mean, the main thing is clearing your mind. Just let your mind be cleared. But then if anything starts trying to show itself, pay attention. Because it can show you clues to what you need to work on that you might not be aware of because it's in your subconscious. Your subconscious mind is always running, even though you're not consciously aware of it, obviously. Your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. And this being right underneath the Three of Swords is letting you know, again, don't let your past hold you back, because the hard work you've been putting in, for some of you, you've already been working on this new career or trying to get it back off the ground or get it off the ground. And this would be your wish fulfillment. Some of you, it might be just a wish fulfillment to be your own boss. And that hard work you've been putting into it is going to pay off. So don't be in despair and feel heartbroken that this is not going to pan out. Say if you did try some other form of business or some endeavor in the past and it didn't work out, that doesn't mean that this won't work out, because again, that was not meant for you, or you weren't meant to do it at that time. So your hard work will pay off. This will not be in vain. So just know that. And then we have a time of healing. I'm trying to get that. That being underneath it, that just shows more about healing. Especially with that being right underneath the Devil card there. Balsamic moon, I think is how you say that. I'm not really sure. Anyway, that being right underneath, that just proves more. You need to do shadow work so you can do your healing. So that way you don't let your past keep you stuck in your mindset and bound down to your past and holding you back and keeping you from having this transformation that you need. So that way you can bring this all forward and not let this hold you back. See, this is just showing itself that this is definitely what you need to work on. So don't let your past things that did not work out or past relationships that didn't work out hold you back from moving forward. Because even if you're not looking for love, past relationships, if you're just stuck thinking about past relationships that did not work out, it can keep you from being able to move forward in your life and to have new things come into your life, like new opportunities, etc., because you're just stuck in your mind and just frozen. I'm also picking up like the movie Twilight, when Bella couldn't do anything, she was just stuck there in her mind and just there. Of course, many times you can just process and be able to process that way, but you have to be willing to do the work while you're doing that. But I'm picking that up for a reason, because you can't, if you're stuck in that kind of situation and you're not moving forward and you're just stuck there, you're not going to be able to do anything for yourself, much less career or whatever. So don't let yourself feel stuck like that. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. So you have to be bold and make that first move, as in, if you stay stuck in one place and not make that first step, because you have to be willing to make that first step, and then after you make that first step, you can make the second step, and so forth, so on and so forth. So you have to at least make that first step, that first initial step to helping yourself get out of your mindset and to work on yourself. So that way you can release yourself from your past and not be stuck in your mind and bound down to it, because you can become a prisoner of your mind. But your mind is not in control. You are in control of your mind. But see, if you're stuck in your mind, you're going to feel like it's in control, and it will make you feel as though you've lost all control of yourself if you're not careful. So don't get trapped inside your mind. Free yourself from it. Even if at first, just take a walk. So that way you can clear your mind. By clearing your mind, it'll help you to see and process things more clearly. So it's not bogging you down. Try to go walk, even if it's just walking in your backyard, at least do something. And you can also listen to meditative music while you're doing that, and possibly even listening to high frequency meditation. You can listen to those even on YouTube, and you can go outside and just allow yourself to just relax. Even taking a spiritual bath and relaxing, so that way you can start just melting this away, especially if you're like stuck in that way. Just simply just taking a bath, relaxing bath period, can actually put you at ease and start making you feel better, especially, you know, just cleansing and just relaxing. And that will be a form of release right there. And then you can just start really getting yourself moving forward and taking that initial first step. And also with that, be bold and make the first move, I'm also picking up, for those of you that resonated with the school part, be bold and make the first move on going ahead and going back and trying again for school. Just because you got turned down in the past with one school does not, I'm picking up even possibly even if you got turned down by 3, doesn't mean that you won't find the one that will accept you, and it might actually be a better fit for you. And you'll be surprised how you'll be happy that you actually didn't get accepted at those other ones, because this was more of a good fit for you. So be bold and don't let that hold you back, and make the first move to go ahead, make that first initial step, in other words, to making this happen. I want to see what I'm getting overall before I close out the reading. I'm picking up, take the bull by the horns and really just out stubborn the situation is what I'm picking up. So out stubborn the you being stuck in your mindset, and just push through it. It might not be easy, but just keep trying until you can get through it is what I'm picking up. Because let's say if you, for someone, I'm picking up somebody might even been depressed even. And this is holding you back. You have to make the first move out of your bed or out of your chair or whatever wherever you've been staying stuck and depressed in a depressed place. You have to make that first step to getting out of your bed or out of off your chair. Even if all you do, say, whenever you watch this, whether you do it right then or the next day, is if all you do all day is just finally at least get out of the bed or at least get out of your chair, that first move is at least something. Because even if you only have to take one day at a time, not just one step at a time, but one day at a time, just getting yourself out of the bed. The next day, try to then take the spiritual bath. And then the next day, try journaling. The next day, try self-reflecting or walking. Actually, I'm feeling like walking. And you know, just keep taking one little baby step at a time. But you first have to make that first move in order to get the ball rolling. So just day one, for whoever resonates with the depressed state, day one, just take that one day, just finally getting out of the bed or finally getting out of the chair or wherever you've been stuck in your depressive place, taking that first move. And don't look at yourself down at yourself that that's all you did, because that's actually an improvement. Because if you can at least that day make it forward out of your bed or your chair or what have you, that's the first bold move to make for yourself. And then the next day do something else, and the next day and the next day, just one little baby step at a time, till you finally get yourself going and moving, and finally can get out of this depressive state that has you bound and chained, that might even possibly giving you night terrors or nightmares in some way, for whoever resonates with this part. And also possibly talking to a therapist if you need to, if you really need to. But first, before you can even do that, you need to be able to finally at least get yourself to where you can get out of the bed or out of the chair. Work through that. I'm going to see what else I might be getting before I close out. I'm also picking up with this, you might have been in a cloudy state, so you might have been having some brain fog due to all of this. This will also help clear that, especially if you go for the walk or journaling and all of that, and the spiritual bath. That can help clear your mind. So that way you can start working on the process of clearing your mind, and then work on the shadow work and all of that. That's all I'm getting from the reading, so I hope this helped you in some way and this brought you some form of clarity. And remember, just take the parts that resonate and leave out the rest, because all of it's not going to fit for everybody. Just take the parts that do and leave out the rest. With that being said, be sure to turn on the notification bell so you know each time I upload a new video. And like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, God bless.